Of course you love boobs! Welcome back, Rich Nation. My name is AJ, and today we're going to be continuing Chitose in the Ramune bottle. And speaking of those type of bottles, I found one in the store like yesterday, and I was like, oh, hey, I haven't had one of these in forever, so I thought I'd get it because I was going to do this show. Oops. Anyway, these are the biggest pain in the ass to open ever. A little marble at the end. So I'm definitely not doing this in the video, but I will open this afterwards and take an hour. It's just such a pain in the ass. But yeah, no, I just thought that was funny. I was like, oh, hey, I'm doing that show. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, hit that notification bell. I'd appreciate it. If you guys like watching these every week, we do this and a lot of other stuff. Patreon.com/AJRich123 for exclusive shows and the uncuts and unfiltered versions of this. Definitely check it out. And let's go ahead and start. Yeah, that's fine. Also, I'm not paying for this. So, yeah. Sorry, buddy. He's smashing those walls. Figuratively and literally.
お前ら陽キャはひとまとめに陰キャを見下すだろ。たまたま見た目がいいとか運動ができるとかそんだけの理由でせめてちゃんと俺らと話して人柄知ってから否定しろよ。
I actually feel like a lot of people, like, if they could have this type of talk, like in high school or work or anything really, when there's like, you know, people that are more loners or like two different sides, popular, not popular, all that type of stuff. If you had talks like this and it was okay, it probably would help out a little bit. This just never really happens, like, ever. He really knows a lot about everybody. It really is established, so, like, immediately.
それは成功してるやつだけが言えるセリフだよ。結局才能あるやつに勝てないなら頑張っても虚しいだけだろ。どこまで到達できるかはともかく、支払った時間と情熱の対価として確実に知識や技術は蓄積していく。
True.
だから自分の可能性を信じてあがくんだ。だいたいうちの高校に入れている時点でお前だって勝ち組だ。県内じゃ下手すりゃ有名な国立大よりハッタリが効くぜ。とりあえず努力に関しては一理あるんだろうけど、コミュ力とかはどうにもならないだろう。あのな、普通にコミュニケーション取るぐらい。
Yeah, but maybe it's just for you though.
とりあえずなんで俺も繰り返せばいい。
Maybe that's worked for you though. Okay. Now let's take a step back here. Now I'm not like, if you've said this to somebody, like, it's easy because I'm on Easy Street and it's easy for me. I just say three phrases and these girls run into my fucking arms. Like, it's just, that's what it's like to him. I would think that's how it's coming off. Maybe he doesn't mean it like that at all. He probably doesn't, but to him, that's how it's coming. Like, yeah, it's easy for you. If I did that, it's not going to help me at all. Maybe he's going to actually help him with conversation. Is this more like a yes and?
俺もラノベ面白いと思ったぞ。ケンタがハマるのも分かった。嘘つけ。お前がラノベなんて。ヒリアでも恋していいですか。オタクの俺がギャルビッチに狙われている。
So those really are real ones in this world, at least in this world.
タイトルだけなら誰でも言えるさ。ヒリ恋のあれ。
I thought he might be making those up, possibly, even in the world's like.
そうだ。お母さんは高校時代どんな感じだったんですか？
完璧だ。こう見えても読書は趣味なのさ。たく、10タイトル読み切るのに1週間かかったぞ。
Okay, so they have stuff in common. Bring common ground. That's good.
俺はな、自分が知りもしないのに他人に便乗して叩こうとするやつが。
Okay, I like that. I like that. That's a good trait.
コミュニケーションの本質は相手を知り、自分を知ってほしいと思うこと。その気持ちをキャッチボールするんだ。ユアやユウコはずっとなんで私はって。
It's like it's like we already had 2 seasons where the main character like grew already, built his harem, met everybody, built his harem, and got and like already had the experiences and learned everything to be able to tell like be be better like this and be able to help somebody out. He's actually not hateable at all, honestly. Like I was trying to see it from the other guy's perspective. Like saying things straight up like that is going to be like, oh yeah, well, it's easy for you, it's not easy for me. But he's actually being helpful here, and it's not just like not knowing what he's talking about. He's literally knowing what he's talking about and applying it, and then actually giving him examples. And I'm surprised, and actually it's refreshing in this genre. It's refreshing.
無責任なイメージだけで否定していたのはどっちだろうな。
That would be you. You spun it back, but not in like a malicious or like bad way. Just as an example.
ある偉人の少年時代の逸話がある。その整った目鼻立ちの少年は勉強も運動も頑張ってすぐに人よりできるようになる。荒探しが始まった。 些細なミスを見つけて必要以上に叩いたりな。欠点を見つけたい気持ちはわかるけど。悩んだ末に少年は勉強でも運動でもわざと失敗してみ
Is he talking about himself?
目立たず普通になれば嫌われないと思ったんだな。それでそいつは叩かれなくなったのかよ。
I think he is.
わざと欠点を見せるようになったらもっとあからさまに叩かれた。なんだよそれ。そんな時ある先生が言った。 神様からのプレゼントをたくさん持って生まれてきた人は先頭に立ってみんなを導いてあげる役目があるのって。それから少年はもう能力を隠すことなく
just became himself.
努力を積み重ねていきましたと。
So yeah, it's like you got a couple seasons. If he's talking about himself, it's like we got a couple seasons of the show already that doesn't exist. Everything's off screen, and then we're going into season 3 or season 4 or after show, and he's already been developed and everything here.
美しくあればいい。 それは例えば夜空で青く輝く月のようにラムネの瓶に沈んだビー玉みたい。
Hey. I mean, that can come up with its own problems, though.
千歳作という。
Yep, I was right.
ちなみに今考えた話で9割方創作だ。
逆に1割の真実が気になるわ。
ケンタの読んでるラノベに例えるなら、陽キャとかリア充とか呼ばれる奴らを過剰に美化あるいは悪者にしてるだろ。
けどお前らみたいなリア充ってなんだかんだ人生ぬるゲーの勝ち組じゃないのか。
確認だけど
In some ways, yeah.
そのリア充って範疇に収まってるのか。
誰が見てもそうだと思うけど。
I don't know
ない
him.
ぞ。喋ったこともないやつに性格悪いとかやりちんとか
We saw it in the first episode.
確かに。柊も内田も普通に
They never actually tried to talk to them just because they were putting them in a like popular. That must mean they're gonna be mean.
自分で自分を誇れればそれでいい。
でも千歳なら恋愛だけはぬるゲーだろ。
確かに。
Yeah, it definitely
だけど
is.
それは誰かの行為に振り回されることと裏表だ。一方的に言い寄られて断ったら悪者扱い。
I mean, that definitely happens, I'm sure, to him too. When that many, he has to like. You can think about that. Like that happens to. I mean, it happens to a lot of women. Happens to a lot of like men. Anyone that's good looking and nice, and then combined it with a few things, right? Like in this case, him. Yeah, you have to turn down a bunch of people, right? You have to like. You're gonna look like the bad guy regardless of how nice you try to be. If you try to be friends with everybody and all of them like you, which in this case you think of most harem shows or anything with the harem with that many, like if you're actually trying to choose one, you have to be very, yeah, it's just you're gonna look like the bad guy regardless. He's pretty much breaking down somebody that like there's a harem of people around him, but he like actually only like is gonna end up with one or something. That's what it sounds like to me. Like, it's just, yeah, there's a lot of bad things that can come with that as well. You really do look like the bad guy regardless of what you do. There's good and bad sides of everything.
断らなきゃいけないって結構答えるんだよ。
実はその。
あ、それは大体わかるぞ。 学外のサークルでいわゆる姫的な女の子に優しくされて恋に落ちたけど、その子の本命は別のイケてる男だった。そんで人間関係そのものが怖くなって学校にも行けなくなったってとこか。
That's
なぜそれが
because that sounds the story as old as time.
告白した時、何勘違いしてんの？私があんたなんか相手に
God damn! She said that.
言われた。
That sounds straight out of a book. He's in his room.
お前の冗談が際どすぎだろ。
それでまだ未練があるのか？
相手の子、ミキちゃんって言うんだけど、彼女への気持ちはもう冷めてる。やっぱ3次元はクソだな。
学校はどうする？
もしリア充になれるまで指南してくれるなら学校に行こう
I
と思
don't
って。
think that's even something you want to learn.
大前提として俺は別に
Oh shit!
甘えんな。
He's so
自
blunt.
分が描きたい物語の責任は自分で持て。
Become your own. Become the main character of your story.
もう一度歩き出すところまでは付き合ってもいいが、どうする？
頼みたい。千歳のことは信頼できるような気がする。
I mean, you kinda should. He did break down your walls and your
俺に伝えられるのは
the glass door
自分に胸張って
in your
生きて
window.
いくための指針だけ。わかりやすくていいじゃないか。
Who's
惜
boss?
しい男を振ったって思わせてやろうぜ。だがさっき3次元の女はどうこう言ってたのはいただけない。
Yeah.
けど何考えて
When do people actually say that? Let's take that out of the vocabulary.
意地を張るのが男だろう。
There's different phrases for that.
やだ。3次元怖い。
貴様は3次元のおっぱいの柔らかさを知りたくないのか？
Yes. Yes, that's what you said. Yes, and
こんなことができるかもしれないんだぞ。
マジですか？
マジのマジのマジだ。むしゃぶりつきたいか？3次元のおっぱいは好きか？好きです。
of course you love boobs.
そこに技神。
下半身から声を出せ。
3次元にむしゃぶりつきたい。
魂を捧げろ。
Sell your soul for boobs.
お母さん、長い間心配。
Okay, this is kind of amazing.
二人ともお疲れ。
あら、出てきたのあんた。失恋して落ち込んでたんですって。明日からは学校行きなさいよ。
はい。ひらぎさんもごめん。
ゆうこでいいよケンタッチ。サクにごめんなさいしたんなら大丈夫。でもまずはお風呂入ろっか。
ですよね。
That would be priority one.
そんじゃあバッサリいっちゃうよ。
やるべきことは2つ。
So she can actually cut hair? Okay.
もう一つは外見の改善。手始めにダイエットだな。
努力します。
スマホ出せるか？SNS
Dude is actually helping him out.
禁止。
いつまですか？
What? No? Can't use Reddit? What?
不思議な時間だった。
This is actually kind of like insane, but amazingly
こんな瞬
insane.
間には遭遇できなかったはずだ。あるいはどこかでボタンを掛け違えたから今俺たち3人はここにいるのかもしれない。
When does doing like property damage to somebody's house ever work out this well?
まあサクが初対面で雑な態度取るの知ってるし、それに最初の印象が最悪だとしても結果として大好きになっちゃうことだってあるよね。
Which is like most of the women you've met. Yeah.
黒歴史を思い出させるのはやめて。
聞きたいことも聞きたいこともそれこそ文句だって。もっとずっといっぱいあるんだよ。
ゆっくり歩いていけばいいさ。
This is what you gotta say to
試しにさ、
everybody
家の
though.
外に出て今日みたいに喧嘩したり気になる女の子の話題で盛り上がったりまた振られて落ち込んだりしてみようぜ。
Now he can walk out easier, but now it's probably cold as shit in there right now. Hopefully they can fix that in a day.
神、ガチでいいが。とりあえず今日はこれで。
You just call him king?
本当
Or
に
is he making you address him as king?
今この瞬間から変われる。本気で覚悟して行動した時点で人はもう変わり始めているんだよ。
ってことは俺もすでに。
そういうことになるな。ほら行くぞ。
This is the first step.
2 不登校だった山崎健太くんが無事学校に復帰しました。はい拍手。
And everybody
ちなみ
listened.
に原因は学外のサークルで好きな子に振られたから
Why
だそう
the
です。
fuck would you just?
それ言う必要ありました。笑い物にされちゃいますよ。は
そう笑い物になるのさ。
あ、
誰にも知られたくないだろうからみんなくれぐれも内密に。
もしかして女子がコスプレしてくれるやつか？
バーカ、山崎はカツ丼でも食って元気だしな。
Yeah,
言ったろ。
because his group's actually nice.
こういうのは後ろめたそうにしてるから余計な詮索するやつが出てくるんだ。だから自分でネタにする。ただし何でもないことのようにあっけらかんとな。
I wish it worked out this well in real life. I mean,
いやマジで
It's not
めっちゃ可愛かったし
impossible.
いい感じだと
Not
思ってたんだよ。
this easy.
マックのポテトをいつも分けてくれたし、ハンカチ借りたらそのままプレゼントしてくれたし。
わかるぞケンタ、それ勘違いするわ。
恋愛偏差値低く。私だってカイトにタオル貸したら返してほしくないから。
なんでだよ。
めっちゃ汗吸って臭そうだし。
男の
I feel like most people on the show have no filters.
そういじりといじめの境界線は相互理解の上の信頼関係だ。相手を知れば悪意を持ってマウント取りに来るやつなのか愛あるいじりなのかは自然とわかる。
もし悪意に満ちたいじめをしてくるやつだったら。
へん徹底的にぶっ潰せ。その時は背中ぐらい
Easier
守って
said
い
than
るさ。
done.
実は俺
Like even with flaws out in the open.
神がこれ食べるようにって。
太らんようにセーブするだけでも気使うのにもつけね。うららも一緒に頑張ろうさ。
ああ今日はコテコテの福井弁なんですね。
そもそもなんでダイエットなんだよ。
その振られたのをきっかけに。
よし、全部話して楽になれ。
いわゆるオタサってやつに入ってて、男3人、女の子
Of course it was.
その子に惚れちゃった
Everyone wanted the one girl.
ミキちゃんって言うんだけど、
コスプレはするのか？
イベントとかでたまに。
You just assume.
とりあえずゆずきとウッチーで想像しとくわ。
はよしね。
この場合は福井弁で早く話を進めてじゃなくてさっさと死ねかもしれない。怖い。
ミキちゃんとはそこまで仲良かったわけじゃないんだけど、そしたら。
あ、何勘違いしてんの？私があんたなんか相手にするわけないじゃん。だとさ。
ああ、なんだよそれ。
もともとリーダーが好きで嫉妬させたかった。
I mean, you were competing against 3 other
初めて
guys.
からは空回りしてる俺を見てみんなで笑ってたんだってさ。
それで見返してやりたいってわけだ。
ちょっとめめしいけど、そんなとこ。
大丈夫だ。弱い自分と向き合える人間はきっと強くなる。
Man, they're so like positive and
同じくだ。
I guess I wasn't really expecting.
大丈夫。でもサク君の冗談は真に受けないでね。
I guess I just wasn't expecting it to go, I don't know, that well for one. But like, because they did, even in the first episode, everyone, it's like no one was being too mean or anything, even though everyone's popular and there was other people talking crap and stuff. The actual group and Chitose and everybody wasn't really being bad by any means. But it's still kind of refreshing to see this. Everybody has already had their character development. Now, I think they can still grow. And I think even though we can tell this is a flawed main character for sure. Everybody's flawed, obviously. But as we saw from the beginning of the show and what he was talking about when he had that really personal conversation with that other girl, I can tell that he's going to grow in a different way after this as well. Even though it's like everything went well, you already had 2 seasons we didn't even watch of you growing and building your harem and everybody's friends now and everything's good. Like the end of a series, it's like, okay, where do we go from here? How do we build on this? Is the main character actually okay? That's what it feels like the starting point is here.
な、いいやつらだろ。ほら。ちなみにこれがお約束ってやつだ。
さっきの茶番は何なの？
さすがにお見通しか。
ない俺様キャラのふりしてほんとただの善人。
違うね。自己満足さ。それで健太のことをどう思う？
差別はしないけど区別はする。
少なくとも自分に言い訳しないで生きてるタイプには見えなかったね。そういう人間が急に変われるとも思えない。ま、これまではな。へえ、これからを信じてるわけだ。人から見たら意味のわからないことに意地を張るのが男ってもんだろ。
They seem to go with what, like, they all seem decently nice too, but they do seem to go, as we've seen from these conversations and stuff, they seem to go, they were kind of going with him and they were being nice, but it's more complicated than that. Like, there's just more nuances and things that are happening in the background. No, I don't know. Like, a lot of the time when everything kind of goes good in some shows, when it's more light and stuff, like, you don't really get those. And everyone's like, yeah, we're friends. We're everything's good. But there's obviously, he's trying to help him out, but it's not all fun and rainbows and everything's going to be perfect. And you can kind of tell that from these little conversations he's having with, you know, people on the side or these one-on-ones, even with this teacher here.
ヒーローってのは大抵が無意味な美学に縛られているもんさ。
無意味な美学か。
否定してるわけじゃない。寄り道回り道は人生の一番美味しいところだからな。
ちょっと聞いてもいい？
給料日まであと4日。残金は1200円。貸せる金はないぞ。
クラセンは自分らしく生きるってどういうことだと思う？
That's a very complicated question.
あいつはありがちな美ジレイクだが、今いる場所を、進みたい道を自分のコンパスで指し示せるやつはそう多くない。だから他人を見てあっちの方が正しいんじゃないかと羨んだり、安心を得るために自分と同じ場所まで引きずってこようとするんだ。
Yeah.
他の大人よりも正しいコンパスを持ってるように見えるけどな。
まさか。そんなものは誰も持っていない。
He's just able to show it.
自分のコンパスこそが正しいと信じられるか。
And he vocalizes it, so that's why you think that.
この手にあるコンパスは今でも空を指しているだろうか。あの日、憧れ、手を伸ばした月を。
What
was the reward?
4日後の21時から
予約してんじゃねえ
I really do like that there's layers to these characters and it very it's not cushiony, it's not like squishy, it's very like, yeah, there's fun characters and the you got his harem and like there, but every character has their own personality and I feel like they can be all have probably past and can be explored and it's not like, I don't know, the characters just feel very complicated and layered and they have just so much depth to them. Main character especially has stuff we don't know about. I love to dig into his past and how he got to this spot. That's for sure. But anyway, thank you for watching. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, smash that like button, hit that notification bell. Check out the Patreon if you want to watch the uncut and unfiltered version of this or any of the other shows that I do. A bunch of Patreon exclusive shows over on there. It helps out the channel. I'd appreciate it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.